Hey guys, it's Sage here with some M16 gameplay and tips and tricks. Now of course we covered tips and tricks in my previous video, and in the more previous video before that I did an M16 review. Now I'm going to show you the gameplay footage that I recorded so I can show you the benefits of using the M16 with foregrip and without foregrip in real life scenarios, or real in-game scenarios as you can say. But I'm using the M16 right now with the heavy barrel and the foregrip, and I just died. But with this setup you should be using burst fire. Burst fire will reset your accuracy, and it really greatly helps due to the foregrip being on there too. Also, you can't really do full auto because at longer ranges you're going to lose a lot of accuracy due to the foregrip. The best tactic to use in this setup is just burst fire with the M16, controlling the recoil also. Pulling down and to the left will greatly help your recoil be controlled, and even while being suppressed. Remember to lead your targets, because as you can see right there, I didn't lead my target, I lead it from behind, and that does not work because the bullets will just pass them from behind. Now remember, this setup is very helpful towards the person that likes to conserve his or her ammo, because this setup makes you use burst fire and makes you conserve your ammo as much as you can. As you can see here, I should have not reloaded and actually shot at them, but my dumb self reloaded and lost that gun battle. Now, if you like conserving your ammo, of course you're going to use burst firing, and with burst firing you control your recoil and you get most of your shots on target due to the controlling of the recoil and burst fire. And with burst fire you conserve a lot of your ammo, so you can go around the corner and face your next firefight without the fear of losing it. If you are a good player, of course. Now remember, in most Battlefield games you are going to run into a lot of people. Not just one like in some other games that I shall not mention, but in other games, you will just run into one person, but of course in Battlefield, people run in squads, people use cover, people use tactics and teamwork. So you will be encountering a lot of people, and if you do not conserve your ammo, you will not win those firefights. You'll be stuck reloading while they are shooting at you, all happy and you are sad and mad. So conserve your ammo and be smart. Now, as you can see here, I did a burst fire at that person right there, and it took him down immediately. You'll see another clip over here where I will take down another person immediately using burst firing from this weapon. There it is. And here's another one. This guy was AFK, but I don't think he was AFK, but didn't see me, however. Now, when using burst firing, it basically makes a laser to the target, and if you control your recoil enough, it is a laser. It will hit them right on target, maybe even the head sometimes, and you will get those kills very easily. Mostly because it takes 4 shots to kill, so it should only take 2 bursts from this weapon to kill. Now, this gun really excels at long range. Whenever you use this weapon at long range, even using the foregrip, you will do a lot of damage to the target because of the burst fire technique. If you burst fire, as you know, full auto fire is for close to medium range encounters. Burst firing is usually used for long range encounters when you can't really see that target that well. So when using burst fire with the M16, foregrip, and heavy barrel, it is a death machine. I will show you in a later clip how long range actually really works out for this weapon. This guy destroys me with the MK3A1, very overpowered shotgun that they haven't nerfed yet. As I said before, always remember to lead your target, because if you do not, you will not get those kills. The muzzle velocity of this weapon is very high, but still you will need to lead your target with all weapons, any weapons, even sniper rifles, for that bullet to actually catch up to the target and kill him. Because if you don't lead the target, you're just going to trail behind him, and you're going to be mad why you didn't hit him, and you're going to rage quit, maybe even break your computer, maybe even do something drastically worse, which I really do not hope that happens. And look to my left and right there, oh my gosh, I killed that dude instantly in a blink of an eye. So this setup really helps with anybody that has good reflexes, which you should have good reflexes if you're playing an FPS game. Now, compared to the full auto fire of just using the heavy barrel, You will and when you're encountering multiple enemies, I think the burst firing will greatly help you due to the fact that you're using less bullets to kill the target. When you're full auto firing, you're just spamming bullets at the enemy, seeing if they'll kill him or not. When using burst fire, you are precise. You know what you're hitting, and you know it's gonna hit him. So when using burst fire, you can actually kill more than one enemy, maybe even 2 or 3, maybe, if you're lucky, even 4. But when using full auto fire, the most you can possibly get is around 2 or 3 due to the amount of ammo you're throwing at them and the amount of ammo you are losing. Also, keep in mind that you have a health bar right there. Mine says 0%, but I still think I am Rambo and no bullets can touch me because I just run into that room and those guys take me down very, very, very easily. No idea why I did that. I thought I was badass, but clearly I'm not because bullets can still hit me. Now we move on to the heavy barrel only gameplay where I'm going to be using just full auto fire onto the enemy. Now, when using the heavy barrel, you will need full auto fire due to the fact that you don't have any foregrip, so the bullet deviation is not going to be as great as using a full grip and with full auto fire. Also, if you control that recoil is very, very, very manageable. Much more manageable than using the foregrip and heavy barrel. Because the foregrip adds recoil to the first shot multiplier. Now I'll take this guy out right here using very controlled recoil. Unfortunately, I don't take that guy out right there because I'm an idiot. But seriously, that guy had to jump on me. But I luckily get revived. Now right here, when you're stuck in this corner right here, always remember that those booths and the glass in between the booths very much protect anybody beyond those booths from your fire. If some will go through and you will get hit markers, but do not expect to kill them unless you're compensating for those booths. As you can see, that guy is using the same loadout I'm using. I try to revive some guys, but no, I fail. And this guy evades my every move. I don't know how he does it. I was kind of suspicious with this guy when I was playing with him. Thankfully, he gets knifed. I just continue full auto fire on this guy, but it does not work. So, we're trying to take B-bomb, and it's getting pretty heavy. Now, using the heavy barrel with no foregrip, that means you cannot really burst fire. You can still burst fire, but it's not going to be as great as with what you were using with the foregrip. As you can see, we are still stuck in this choke point, so be sure to just stay back, heal your teammates, and support them in any way you can, while still shooting at the enemy, suppressing them, and letting your teammates take those kills so we can get out of this choke point and really dominate them at the other 2 bombs. As you can see, we have those another bomb armed, and we will probably get it. I res this guy. Always keep your teammates revived. Suppress the enemy if you can, especially while using the heavy barrel. The heavy barrel really suppresses your enemies. And you are doing full automatic fire, so be careful with your ammo. As you can see here, I run out of ammo, and I have to go down and see if I can find some ammo. I see some ammo over there. I have to pull out my sidearm to protect me. Get that ammo. I get shot at, get inside here, get some more ammo, and finally do this again. Remember to use the squad ammo perk whenever you're using this tactic, because you will run out of ammo very, very quickly. Now remember, all you need to do is pull down and to the left to control this recoil. With enough practice, you can master it, and you won't need to worry about other people getting the first shot off of you if you're using the M16. Now, some people might say that the M16 is a bit overpowered, but I prefer to think it's the best gun in the game. It is, overall, like the most longest used weapon in the US military to date. Well, I think it's the longest. I'm not sure about that, but it's one of the longest, and the M16 is legendary in the US history due to its easy use and reliability. And I think that this game likes to use real-life weapons with real-life statistics and reflect them inside the game. So I really agree with the M16 being a very powerful weapon. Overall, I mean, like, The M16 is legendary. It's been used since Vietnam. It's been used in every single war since Vietnam. It is the weapon of America. Now, be careful around these spots because people just like to camp around the corner and the entrance of this place. And as you can see, that guy takes me down with the M417, which is a new assault sniper rifle for the aggressive recon that likes to be aggressive while sniping. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about this decision of DICE to put the aggressive recon. I sort of like it, but I sort of don't. But anyways, we're talking about the M16. Heavy barrel. So remember, you're going to be using a lot of ammo, doing full auto fire, and if you don't hit your target, you might want to reload, and if you reload, you just might want to pull out your secondary, because as you can see here, some guys just spawned right in front of me, and I just pull out my secondary, which happens to be a 93R. One of the best secondaries in the game, in my opinion. But hey, now we go up here into the third story of the right building, I believe. So I can start a massive rampage of just killing everybody from this elevated position. If you guys don't know the tactics of war, an elevated position is very much to your advantage in war because you have an overview of your target and anything behind them. Now the enemy has to shoot and pull the weapon up and shoot up at you and may not hit their target. While you have an elevated position, you can just shoot down at them very easily from an elevated position. Now, using that tactic and the heavy barrel with the M16 tactic, you should be able to destroy anything in your way. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and use these tips to your advantage so you can pwn some noobs on Battlefield. Hey, if you guys liked the video, make sure to like and favorite or subscribe maybe. And I will see you guys next time.